Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this Tarot Love reading. So I'm going out today to support Stella Hassan, which is Julian Hassan's wife, the guy who created WikiLeaks. He's in prison. So I'm going to be a steward today. So I haven't had time to, I normally take time, think of the energy and all that. So I haven't had really time to focus on that. I wanted to just get a video out there. So let's jump in. Let's see what's going on with your connection. Let's just jump straight in. And let's see what the cards, generally my initial energy, which I meditate on the cards, are the same with the cards anyway. So let's see. Okay. New beginnings in love. How many times do you hear that, right? But that's what I'm getting. A new beginning of how you're focused on love. Both of you. Hopefully you are seeing love differently, because that's what I talk about a lot on the community. Check out the, if I put this video on a few platforms. This is the New Earth community I'm talking to now. I haven't been posting on here for about a week. I've been focused on the Facebook group. So if you wanted to know what videos you've missed out on, go to the Facebook group, because I've posted in there. If I'm not posting on this community, New Earth community this is, then I'm always posting in the Facebook. Why I focus on the Facebook is because they're a bit more flexible in what I say. Plus, I can, Andrea, who runs the Facebook group, can upload free programs for you. We can do PDFs. You know, there's so much more we can do in the Facebook group. So I've been posting in there all week, but okay. So let's see what's going on. 8 of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. You're on different pages, but it's like the universe is trying to get you on the same page. 8 of Wands. I might have to pause it because, anyway, I'm just saying. Anyway. 8 of Wands. It's like this is connected with the first, here's the first few cards. 8 of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like they're trying to tell you about your contract. And I've been saying this for the last few days in my videos. Like I said, if you're on the New Earth community, go to the Facebook group. And I've put up videos every day for the last week. This is about the universe trying to communicate to you, both of you actually, to go within. The King of Swords is definitely your person, because they definitely logicate what's right for the situation, regardless if they're an air sign, regardless, Libra, whatever. Your person generally logicates that this, I think, staying in this situation is what's best for me. That's what they generally do. And Queen of Cups is you. You generally think, well, because I'm kind and loving and I'm not like the third party or the drama or the baby's mom, that they come towards me. But like I said, the 8 of Wands, it's kind of like, it's like as if the universe is like blowing up your heart space for you to both see that this is about love. Because in my 8 of Wands, this is blatantly a ripped off version of Aleister Crowley's 8 of Wands, right? But you see all these kind of look like lightning, well, strikes, electricity. It goes to the center. The center is the heart chakra. So it's like you're having tower moment, tower moment, tower moment. But I feel like a massive tower moment of what you love. And it's interesting because the King of Swords is first. So maybe there's something here. Because your person is emotionally holding back. Regardless if they tell you they love you, which, you know, out of the hundreds I've had about readings I've done, about three people say that their person does express love to them. The other hundreds no. Right? So I think it's really getting to your person, because it's like this King of Swords. They logicate, and it keeps them stuck on that little island there, surrounded by love, with the water, the emotions, but they're quite stuck in an old doubt. This is to do with family as well, an old dated belief system of, because he's sat in a gravestone. Can you see the gravestone? And that's what normally the Queen of Pentacles is sat in a gravestone as well. And of like, it's interesting because he thinks, or she thinks, it's their truth. But it's making them unhappy. It's kind of like saying, well, I'll support my family because that's the best thing to do. That's correct. That's what your person is thinking. But this planet isn't created with the as above, so below, as within, so without. It's about what makes you happy. And this is about finding another direction, finding another way of doing it. Because what your person generally does, say they've got a third party, they stay with that third party and stay with you. And that's not fair, right? And that's not fair to anybody. It's not fair to the baby's mum or the baby's dad, not fair to them, not fair to you. So it's like the universe is communicating with them. Maybe you've had a word with them as well about and blowing up this whole situation. You're next to the King of Swords. So this is about you logicating what you're doing with your emotions. It's like I said, the initial energy, I felt something about a change of how you love. This is changing up how you love. Like you might say, yeah, I'm a kind, loving person. I work in a charity shop, volunteer. You know, I wouldn't hurt a fly. I do my best for my neighbours. This is like being a bit more logical on like, how's that working for you? How's that making you, you know? Tony Robbins is a global known spiritual teacher, but he had to be logical and it makes logical sense to be so known. He has to be ruthless at marketing. Ruthless. This is you just thinking, I'm just being love and light. That's enough. So there's something about both of you with the Eight of Wands. It's like you're getting downloads, because Eight of Wands is the Cupid arrows from the sky. They come upwards, downwards, right? Not on this one. This is different. But that's what the Eight of Wands is. If you visualize the traditional sense of it, they're wands from the sky. And it's like communicating to you, and quite a lot of communication of logically, are you really following your heart space? What your desires are? It's like there's a clouded judgment here. Of what? Yeah, it's like I said, I can only give the example of both of you are doing what's best for other people and thinking that's what's best for other people is best for you. But it's not what's best for you. It's like it's best for other people. It's not what's best for you. That's what this is. And both of your side. Because if it was best for you, let's say the feminines, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching, then you would be sitting down talking to your family freely about whatever you want. About your twin flame, about if you're gay, about you want to do image reading, you want to quit your job, anything you want. And this is what this communication is like. If you're holding back anything, this is the Eight of Wands. The universe is trying to say, then, you know, that's not loving to yourself, to others, to anybody. Because you think your person might not be telling the third party about you is that's just out of order on you. But it's not fair on that person either. Because what your person is doing, and this is what maybe you're communicating, but I feel it's the universe communicating, is that they're keeping that person stuck, tied to them as well. They need to release that person, and maybe they can find someone who they can love as well. So there's something here about logic isn't And for both of your sides, this is about logic doesn't mean it is beneficial towards you. Logic will stipulate that you have to go to schooling. But I never went to school, and I'm more successful than most people I know. And I never went to school. I didn't get any qualifications from schooling. I got degrees and stuff like that, but even those are irrelevant in my opinion. No one asked me to see my degrees in anything I do, any of my work. The Emperor, the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers. That's good. I like when the Lovers is coming out. But like I said, this is the initial energy whilst I was shuffling was you're changing your perspective on love. This is seeing things. This is seeing love. Yeah, it's instead of eyeball seeing it, inner sight seeing love differently. Because you're looking at love, well, things what you love, but it's not about that, really. It's about finding out what. It's quite hard because you both think you're correct, and I get that. And that's why twin flames are separating, unfortunately, and why twin flames aren't together and why they're separating. Because it's like, no, I really do think that what my way is loving for me. But when you strip it all back, is it loving for you, really? There's some kind of struggle in a situation that you're doing that is detrimental to you and others, but you're confusing it with the Eight of Wands of like, no, this helps everybody. And it's for both of you. It's absolutely connected with both of you. And I don't feel it's just connected with your twin flame. I think it's about all elements in your life. It's something you're doing that like is not healthy, I'm getting for you. But you're saying, yeah, yes, it is. This is like going to the gym every day and saying, well, my health is important, right? This could be it, but I'm just kind of because it's quite hard because of it's not an individual reading. So this is like saying going to the gym every day and saying it's healthy, but going to the gym every day is not healthy, and it might be costing a lot of money, which could be going on something else that you love to do. It's like you're logicating going to the gym is healthy, so I go every day. You're logicating that, where it's like, well, in your heart space, you know that money could be spent on something else that you love that is a different way of doing it that can help everybody. For example, like I like to ride my bike outside, right? I could go to the gym, but that's £70 a month. And my bike, I got secondhand, which is a folded bike I put in my flat, and it costs 150. So there's something that like is like, yes, it's healthy to go to the gym, but you can do it another way, like how I said with my bike example. And I know it sounds silly, but there's something here. But you're like, no, health is important, so I go every day, and that's what's good, and I'm a good person, and it makes logical sense with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And I'm like, the universe is telling you, get the strength with the Aries. It's about focusing on yourself more. This is like saying, well, yeah, if I say I'm going to the gym, everybody will believe that I'm going to the gym because they know me kind of like going to the gym. If I say I brought a bike and I'm riding it, they wouldn't believe me. This is like I said, so there means that you are focused on others of going to the gym. I hope this makes sense, because that's what I'm getting with this reading. Whereas me, if I say to someone, I'm going to ride the bike, most people don't really ride a bike a lot outside, you know, as of exercise anyway, you know. And I'm like, I don't give a shit if you believe me or not. That's what I do, right? There's something here with that, with the Aries, with the Emperor, about building different foundations and different ways of doing it. This is also connected with third party, and it's interesting because I keep getting third party, but Three of Cups is not coming. So that it not appearing in the reading. So it's an overall energy of like still trying to please the third party. And with the Emperor here, it's like, excuse me, the Emperor has many foundations, right? Builds many empires. So it's like, yeah, you can please the third party, but you must please yourself and please others. This is like, it's something to do with communicating as well. You're not communicating your wishes and desires. Both of you. To family. Why am I getting family? Yeah, because there's a tree here. This is logically, if I go talk to my family about my twin flame, they're going to get pissed off because they're going to think, I can't dare mention that they got someone else. Well, what kind of family is that? Right? You book me, you can talk about your person, and I'll ask, what is the third party? I won't judge you on what your person's doing from a piece of paper. Oh boy, literally shagging someone and that person choosing to have the kid. If they were in a situation and you sat down, this is most people really, and sat down and had that chat, can we afford a kid? Are we really in love? Do we want to be together forever? Do you expect me to just stop going out with my friends, smoking, doing drugs and having a life and put half the money on the kids because I don't really want to do that? You wouldn't have kids in the first place, right? You would wait till later when you're more able or meet the person or when you're settled down with that person. This is like looking at the bigger picture of things. So there's communication with family about, you can't communicate to your family about your twin flame. So why are you even bothered about them? Does it mean fuck off your family? Well, in my opinion, I'll just say, I'm not going to say that. But anyway, yeah, if I can't talk to my family about who I'm with freely, right, they can fuck off. I'll put it in my opinion, right? But you or your person can't. So you might be saying to your person, oh, well, I'm hidden, I'm a secret. And I'm like, well, so are they. It's a contradiction. So are they. Oh, no, I tell my best friend, Sarah Louise. Do you tell your mum? Does your mum support you when they're not here? They have to go and attend to the third party? No, they don't. This is a universe. It's like blowing up all the errors in the situation because you're not going to your heart space. You're like, oh, they're trying to be sneaky. So are you. I've had about 3 gay people book me. No, I've had more than 3 gay people book me, but the 3 that did said that they could talk to their mum about being gay, but not to their dad. And I say, you still love your dad? They're like, yeah, I still talk to my dad. You can't talk about being yourself. You are a twin flame. You have a galactic connection. You have an amazing connection with someone who's a twin flame. And the purpose of that twin flame connection is to come away from 3D, because everybody focuses on the physical world. And you are here to say, as above, so below, with the pyramids, right? In the 8 of Wands, because the pyramid is as above, right? Which is the all-seeing eye. This is about insight to your heart. So if you can't talk freely to anybody about a situation, then are they really loving towards you? So your person mirrors to you what the issues are which you're not addressing, but all twin flames do is blame that person. I'm like, they are your mirror, right? And same with your person, you mirror to them, right? Look, you're not coming away from that. You're stuck in the belief system, and all this kind of thing. 5 of Pentacles underneath this, you're logicating a rooted belief system of which is keeping you out in the cold. Both of you are logicating a situation and thinking it's a clever way of doing it. But it's not bringing you love, is it? You have to 100% commit to what you want. And like I say with the Aries, this is about starting afresh with the Aries is a fool, jumping in and taking the leap of faith, having the strength of doing it and going for what you want. It doesn't mean your person's going to get rid of the third party, and it doesn't mean you have to get rid of family, but it does mean that you have to think about what you really love and go for it with the lovers here and balance it out instead of tiptoeing, because that's what you're both doing, tiptoeing into what you love, which doesn't give you love, which makes the situation. This is why there's always a push and pull and a back and a forth and stuff like this. This is why there's always arguments with the Eight of Wands, with this card here. This is why you're always left in the cold, because you both logicate. You both logicate love. And with the Queen of Cups, can you see her glass? It's like half filled. You're halfway doing love. And you, the feminines, man or woman, the one who's watching this, no, I give my all. No, you don't. You don't give your all. You're not in mission. You can't talk to your friends freely about it. If you've got a friend, right, and you're supposed to meet your twin flame, let's just say, and they let you down or they go ghost, can you ring up Sarah Jane and say, listen, I'm a bit upset. My person's gone to the third party. He's gone ghost. She's gone ghost. And they say, don't worry. I'll come over. Let's go cinema. Let's have some popcorn, watch some Netflix. Talk to me about it. Did I say that to you? Come on. Oh, I've got best friends. I've got spiritual friends, Sophia. I'm like, no, this community, you talk to all day long about it, right? And we'll say, yeah, why is this going on? You help others. That's what this is about. Mission, like me, going to Hassan. What are you doing? Oh, does it make you feel better when you're doing counselling, selling Reikis, when your person goes? It doesn't, does it? This is what this is about. Now, I've got to kind of keep it short because I've got to go. Defensive about it, that's you. Be defensive all you like. 9 of Wands, that's why I say that. What's going on? You can be defensive all you like about what I'm saying, right? You can make your excuses and all this kind of thing about all what I'm saying here, but it's the fucking truth. Ace of Swords. It's the truth. You can't talk to your family about even sexual abuse, fuck's sake, right? You can't, right? You can't talk about who you really love. You can't talk to them about your connection. It's the truth. And you keep saying to your person, you should be telling your family. You should be telling them. I'm like, neither do you. This was the card that came out yesterday, friends and family. 9 of Wands, like I said, you're defensive about it all day long, right? Oh, my friends are amazing. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. What kind of friend is that? You can't tell them about your connection. The Page of Cups is, like I said, the initial energy when I was shuffling the cards was a new way of doing love. Starting a student and finding a new way of how to deal with love. Not deal with, well, deal with this connection in a loving way with the Page of Cups. That's what this is about. I'm sorry it's short, but better to get a short reading than no reading at all. If not, you will lose it. This is my superheroes card. Twin flames are superstars, star seeds, seeds from the stars. Alien light beings on this earth. Whether you have lack, victim mentality, or spoiled with riches, both need inner child healing. Be your true self. The people and family and friends you're around, can you be your true authentic self? Can you even say you feel like a superhero? I feel like I'm supposed to be changing planet Earth. I feel like I have these inner gifts and abilities. Can you say any of that to your friends, to your mum, to your dad, to the people, and let alone talk about your connection? But the superhero films are based around twin flames. The romantic films are based around twin flames, about our gifts and abilities of saving planet Earth. You don't see the Hulk or these superheroes with crystals, right? Doing a bit of Reiki, putting some pins. No, they're out there fighting for justice on this planet and stuff like that. What are you doing? Like I said, you just do it. If you can talk to a soulmate and you connect with soulmates, right? And this is how you'll know it's a soulmate. If they do not understand the twin flame connection, or they don't support you in the twin flame connection, then you're talking to someone who's pretty much a soulmate, because you are not here to judge. You're not here to judge. This is a rooted belief system with both of you, with the Five of Pentacles here, right? Which is keeping you both left out in the cold of ways of how to do things. Let's close it out with a couple of these. Bottom of the deck here, I just see Six of Swords. So you're trying, you want to move past this, but fed up with being left in the dark, don't know what to do. And I'm like, well, you do. The reason why they don't tell you anything, so you go within, then you know what to do, right? You know what to do. You don't need to know what your person tells you or not tells you. Eventually you do, obviously, right? Obviously. But generally, when I'm doing work and working on my connection, I get, I'll call it guidance, downloads, whatever, of how to move things forward. This came out yesterday, I think. You're so different, or whatever, the other day. You're so different to what I'm used to, but I love that. And like I said in the other video, different is not like, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to leave my third party or come and work with you because what you do is different. And I love that. Like you are a tarot reader, and oh, you do Reiki, acupuncture. That's not different, right? It's not different. That's just normality. To your twin flame, they're really not that impressed with you doing, if it was the case, they were impressed with what you're doing, you know, into astrology, tarot, they would be working with you, right? They would be like, you lot want them to just quit their job and get into mission. It's not like that, right? Different is alien. They feel that connection with you, with the higher realms. Now, they won't say that. They probably don't feel like that's what it is. But that's what they feel. They feel you are different. And you are different because you even feel different. But what most of you do is like, oh, I feel different, so I'll dye my hair purple. Or I'll do tarot. That's not different. This is about knowing yourself. Be your true self, right? You can't be that until you remove all the darkness. And most of these superheroes, aren't they by themselves? There's always a sad story of they can't nail relationships, isn't it? With this, with the supers, you never really see them. You know, I remember Hulk could never nail a relationship. Superman's always struggling in relationships. You know, he's never there. He's always out saving planet Earth. Spider-Man's always by himself. It's because it's hard to nail them, because you're here to change planet Earth. This is about interdependent relationships. I want to love you, but I don't know how. Like I said, the initial energy, even though it's short, I don't waffle off, but they still give me the quick download. This reading is about learning to love a different way. I want to love you, but I don't know how. You are the emotions. Emotions is the feminine, right? Emotional, right? And this planet is, the air you breathe is energy, emotions, right? So you lead this. So this is about you leading this by working on yourself, right? And then you emotionally align and change your person's frequency by you working on yourself, because this connection is divine, and it's it's infinite, right? It's about getting the strength to manifest the changes of love. That's what I would say. I regret everything that's happened. So maybe there's been an off with the 8 of Wands, with the communication, something like that. But you've got to learn to, like I say, when you see the superhero films and stuff like that with the superhero cards, they fight battles over and over and over. You've got to learn to move past situations. You have to. And when you have a network and a team of people like us in the Facebook group, right? If I'm not posting on the New Earth community, find me in the Facebook group. Absolutely, right? Remember that, right? This is about, we're all here to help you. And I've been saying that on my videos lately as well. This is also about, they all collaborate now, don't they? They all collaborate. So who are you collaborating with? Or you just watching and listening to someone on YouTube is not collaborating with them, right? Putting a comment is just you being sad, putting a comment. No one engages with you in the comment, right? That's other people that sat at home by themselves might reply to you, not the person who's up on the video, really, right? If you want to join someone who's actively doing the stuff that we tell you to do to change this planet, get in mission, get your person, join us in the Facebook group. There's also email support. There's tons of stuff in this community. Check out the description box. Speak to you later.